shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, so tap him in. Touchdown. Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Riley Puddin Peters coming to you live with the doctor, defensive backs quality control coach Preston Rowe. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, and we are coming off of the Thanksgiving holiday, one that always brings a whole lot of chaos to the football world.
Yes,
and we are. I mean, right now we are swimming in the depths of all kinds of football news. On top of games from the NFL, we have an insane coaching carousel for only the most extreme of adrenaline junkies in college football.
Yes.
I mean, it's a crazy time now in football. Dr. Preston, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, you've been getting your exercise because you need to hashtag jump for James.
I've been jumping for James a lot. Yeah.
He's getting his leaps in, dude. Not his steps. He's getting his leaps.
Yes.
And I mean, it's worth talking about the current coaching carousel in college football before we get to the NFL games, because I mean, there's so much happening. I mean, obviously the lead news in the past few days has been Lane Kiffin going to LSU. He's going to leave Ole Miss.
Yes.
He is a hoe.
He is very much a hoe.
I mean, what an asshole, dude. We were all trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. We knew the whole time. Everyone should have known the whole time. What a dickhead.
I mean, look, man, if you look at every place he's ever left, going back to his 1 year at the University of Tennessee, then he bolts for USC.
Yep.
After 1 year, they hated him so much they fired his ass on a tarmac. You typically don't do that to people that you like and respect.
Hashtag tarmac.
Hashtag tarmac. You know, Al Davis, the late great Al Davis, literally gave an overhead projector media presentation on why Lane Kiffin sucks so much. I don't know if do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it's 49 minutes long. I went back and watched it the other day.
That's funny.
He just called him a liar constantly. It's like, and then he goes to Alabama. Nick Saban literally fires him during a playoff run because Lane Kiffin was doing this exact same thing, being incredibly wishy-washy. What's up, Dinker?
Yeah, what up, Dinker? Yeah, you should never trust in the 6-year-old man with a bowl cut unless he's giving a hate speech about Lane Kiffin.
Like, Lane Kiffin has had one of the most tumultuous coaching careers I can remember. He goes to FAU after Alabama, and then he gets the Ole Miss job, and a lot of people thought Ole Miss is perfect for him. It's very low expectations. He's gonna have that program bumping up against its ceiling every single year, which we saw. They went 11-1 this year. Their only loss was to Georgia. They're gonna be a playoff team. They're gonna host a home playoff game. And he had a documentary talking about how much he's matured and how much he's changed and how he got back together with his ex-wife, and all of it's so great. And he loves Oxford. Just to do it like this, he burned the bridge to the ground while he was still standing on it.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's an absolute savage. He threw, I mean, this guy, and then the audacity to want to coach through the playoffs, which
it's absurd.
It's so crazy. You know, why? If you want to coach through the playoffs, why leave, coach? What's up?
Yeah. And
I mean, I get it, dude. I understand the absolute massive bag, dude. They threw him everything, an empty checkbook. I think the state of Louisiana is no longer going to have EBT benefits.
Yeah.
I don't like whatever. And, that speech he gave where he's talking about, they promised me we're going to build a team from the ground up, and we're going to bring the best players, and we're going to start here in the state of Louisiana, and we're going to build like, it sounded so fake. And
everything about him is fake. Did you see the one part where he said, I don't even know what my contract is?
Yeah. Maybe that's bad of me.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know if that's smart, but I just care what the players make. Like, bro, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. No, Dinker, no one else has ever done this. Like, I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of people try to blame the schedule. Only Lane Kiffin has done this.
Yeah.
And he's done it twice now.
Yeah, no, this is...
He can coach for one at Ole Miss.
Yeah, no, he could have not left. He could have kept with the program that he's building. That's how you coach for a natty. You don't leave the team that you've been building.
And Riley, I don't think people have really talked about this. The fact that Lane Kiffin, first of all, thought he would be allowed to coach the playoff after he just bolted for their arch rival. Ole Miss and LSU hate each other. That is a deep rivalry, like just with lots and lots of hatred in it. And the fact that Ole Miss, the fact that he thought he could coach them in the playoffs while being LSU's head coach and he was going to poach all of the coaches and all of the players. Like, no. Like, to me, the fact that he thought he could actually do that speaks to how narcissistic he is. And how he doesn't understand. He's detached from reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it feels so wrong to let a guy do that.
And then, dog, like, he kept dragging this out. Ole Miss, it was initially reported they wanted an answer right after the Egg Bowl.
Yeah,
they were like, "Hey, are you going to stay or not?" And they basically gave him an ultimatum. And then 2 weeks leading up to the Egg Bowl, he kept on telling everyone that would listen, "Oh, I don't do well with ultimatums. I don't think it's fair that Ole Miss is doing this." Like, and he was basically saying that Ole Miss is being the bad guy. And look, Dinker, those are different. Those are group of 5 coaches moving to the Power 4. But this is a Power 4 coach, a sitting Power 4 coach, going to his team's rival, a school that directly competes for coaches and players with Ole Miss.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy because it's the SEC. I mean, sure, JMU's having a great run, whatever, it's like stuff like that. But like, Ole Miss is a legit top tier national championship contender, or it was. And, it's, now it's in a weird spot. Obviously, the way that stuff shaked out, if they would have been in the SEC championship, it'd probably be maybe a different story. I don't know. But, yeah, no.
It would have been even messier.
Yeah.
If they would have made it to the SEC championship.
Yeah, well, I think he may have rethought announcing this until after the SEC championship, probably. At least I would have.
And there's, I want to finish my point, Riley, because, like, it just, that's the other thing, is just how messy Lane Kiffin made this. Because he initially, was saying, "Oh, I don't want this ultimatum. Ole Miss is being the bad guy." And then he's like, "Okay, I'm going to have my decision on Saturday." He hijacked all of rivalry weekend. And the whole storylines were, "Oh, what is Lane Kiffin going to do?" And he kept on putting it off intentionally to, I think, fuck over Ole Miss even more, because they're waiting for a decision, the decision that was imminent all weekend. I don't think ESPN knows what imminent means, to be honest with you. It was all weekend he's going to make this decision. Oh, and they kept on pushing back the deadlines. And then on Sunday, all of Ole Miss's top coaches were gone. They already had new jobs. And then once he realizes, oh, now I can announce it, because now Ole Miss isn't going to get one of their guys that they wanted if I was to leave. Then he announces it. Like, fuck that man. Legitimately, he stood on the bridge and watched it burn. everything was going up in flames around him, and he exited stage left. Like, no. Like,
Truly
Lane Kiffin
Nero.
is not a victim here. This is a pattern that only Lane Kiffin has showed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
he really is a bastard, dude. He really is. And this is, I mean, it really feels like he's about to go create the empire. You know, like, I mean, straight up, this was such a heel move. I mean, he's the thing is, he put his back against the wall in such an insane way because he has to win now. Yeah. I mean, like, there's no excuse. He's done everything, including screw the pooch.
Yes.
To get the team he's going to have next year.
Literally.
Like, there's no, yeah, it's insane. I don't know.
Have you seen the Juice Kiffin stories about his dog?
Oh, no. He's staying in Ole Miss, right? Something like that? Or whatever.
No. Like, so now everyone, like, obviously, whenever a coach leaves like this and leaves, no, Dinker, I don't, like, dog, what has Lane Kiffin won? He's never won a Power 4 conference championship. Like, I get it. He is an offensive genius. I will give him that. But he's never won anything of that, like, of that substance. So will he do it at LSU? Maybe. But they just ran off Brian Kelly, who had a better coaching resume than Lane Kiffin. So I don't know. But back to the dog, Riley. Did you see that? So Lane Kiffin's dog Juice has his own Twitter account. And now it's being like, now all the stories after a coach burns everything down, they're all coming out the woodwork to shit on Lane Kiffin. And apparently Lane Kiffin hasn't owned that dog for 2 years. Oh, yeah. He's just been pretending to have a dog for Twitter.
He just is a troll. That's all he wants to do.
That's all, and that's all he wants to do is troll people. His timeline was he got tarmacked because he's an asshole. He's an asshole.
It's great.
It was before Hilton. But I don't know, Riley. I feel like if someone fires you as you're getting off an airplane on the tarmac, I feel like they probably don't have a lot of respect for you as a person.
Yeah, no, it seems like a specific move.
I believe he was right after Carroll. I could be wrong on that. But yeah.
The timeline makes sense for that. I think that seems right that it was Carroll Kiffin.
Yeah, because Carroll left for the NFL and then Lane Kiffin left Tennessee because he wanted that job. Yeah. After 1 year, he has a history of this. Tennessee fans, dog, I feel like I never say this. Tennessee fans were right all along. They kept telling Ole Miss fans, he's going to do it to you. He did it to us. He's going to do it to you. You know?
I mean, yeah, no, it is. He did it again.
He just, and again, it's just Lane Kiffin has sucked out all the oxygen of this weekend because like Florida hired a new head coach, John Summerall. Auburn hires Alex Golesh. You know, Arkansas hires Ryan Silverfield, a guy that I love and I know personally. Like, it just, it's awesome. You know, like, but it's all about Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss. They had to resort to hiring Pete Golding, their defensive coordinator, because all their other options were gone because Lane intentionally dragged this out.
Yeah,
like he's an asshole.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it was a great move by them just in the state of the coaching carousel just to go ahead and do that and put him straight up. I mean, it's a pretty solid move. Think about the last time a head coach left their program to go coach LSU and the defensive coordinator got promoted to head coach.
Yep.
I mean, it's worked out pretty well.
You think so, Dinker? I feel like if they were going to keep the team together for the playoff run, they had to make this move.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
it was necessary. I actually don't think. I think it's not an overreact. I think it's the right move for a program that wants to legitimately compete. You just can't bring in a new coach. It's going to cause too much chaos. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
Look at Penn
a new
State.
system. Yeah, a new system, all that kind of stuff. Like, any good coach that they hired would just let these guys run it. Nah, see, with the interim stuff, it's just all of that. Just, I mean, look at Penn State, literally, dude. Those kids don't know whether the guy that they love is going to be their coach next year or they're going to go get someone else. Like, they're out there trying their best, but they have no real motivation. Interim head coach, sometimes it just doesn't do it. Exactly. So don't follow them in interim. I feel like Ole Miss being the team that will step out and do that, like, it's, I don't know. I feel like, McShay report.
I have not. Kalani Sitake. I keep on hearing Kalani Sitake, the BYU coach, but I don't like that. To me, that makes no sense. Oh yeah, I did see that report as well. That's dumb. Like, why would Jimmy Sexton intentionally fuck over all of his clients just to fuck over a particular school? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Riley, I don't know if you saw this. Like, I put this in the chat to you in our private chat. If there was ever a game that the TTT needs to go to next year, it is when LSU goes back to Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how toxic do you think that's going to be?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, Jesus, that's gonna be a battle too. I mean, once again, you better hope Lane Kiffin's in a winning spot like that. I mean, honestly, Ole Miss better hope they're in a winning spot then.
But that's the other thing. Both parties are going to try to win the breakup. LSU is going to try to prove it was all Lane Kiffin. And obviously Lane Kiffin's going to want to prove, all that success at Ole Miss was all me. And Ole Miss is going to be like, fuck you. We have great NIL. We had great players before you got here. You certainly helped, but it was not all Lane Kiffin. So they're both going to be motivated as a motherfucker to prove the other one wrong.
It's the Kiffin troll powers versus the power of a good hottie toddy.
Exactly.
But all right. I do want to talk. I mean, we just briefly kind of talked over them, but some of the other coaching spots, I mean, specifically, we got to talk about Silverfield at Arkansas, mainly because he's a Hampton-Sydney alum.
Absolutely.
And it's just such a great spot because he's coming from Memphis, which obviously, the thing about Memphis is they, in the new NIL era, they have the FedEx bag.
They do have the FedEx bag.
But now he's getting the Walmart Tyson chicken bag, yes. Which is just so funny. And the that's what it was. Yeah, Tyson chicken. And I mean, Silverfield is a great coach. When given the resources, he has developed Memphis, who's a team that's kind of just always been in the outside as a group of 5 team. They can be very good. They can beat some teams. They can beat some good teams. But they're just, they're a group of 5 team. They're kind of always on the outside. And now he gets to be in the SEC at a program that is seemingly about, willing to invest for him in the program. And, that's the thing about Arkansas is, they put all their money into baseball and softball and, basketball sports like that. Yeah, basketball. That's kind of their thing. But now Silverfield coming in, they seem to be indicating investment into the program. I feel like that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a dude that can go get his players, given the resources, especially.
And like Arkansas, it's not that far from Memphis. As someone who has been to Memphis and toured their facility and saw their recruiting room and their recruiting boards, they recruit a lot in that region, like that Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi region, all the way up through Tennessee. So it's going to be right in his wheelhouse. It's kind of like James Franklin going to Virginia Tech. It's still right where he's always dominated recruiting.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Yep.
You know?
It really does. It's and yeah, Dinker, you're right, man. Memphis, I mean, Silverfield is leaving Memphis. I mean, you're right that they've always kind of had this infrastructure to go through coaches, but they've had some consistency, especially with Silverfield, and he is leaving the next coach up with a great foundation for sure. And I feel like for him, this has got to be one where, like, it probably wasn't even that contentious. Like, I bet you they were like, dude, go get your fucking, go get your spot. Like, you've done a great job. We'll go from here. And so that's cool to see. I love seeing a good hire where it's like, it's not a burn the bridge. It's truly a team being like, listen, man, you tried. They tried a couple times to backdoor their way into Power 4 conferences.
Yep.
And, they were just kind of all never really allowed, always left on the outside. So, now he's getting his chance to be in the SEC.
Crazy. I'm happy for him. I'm rooting for him. He's a great coach.
Yeah.
And yeah, I owe a lot to him specifically. But yeah, it's cool. Riley, isn't it crazy how the adults in the room can just make decisions and stick to those decisions?
Yeah.
It's like ripping a Band-Aid off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Lane Kiffin, he's learned a lot these last few years. He's learned a lot. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, dude. What a hero. What a guy. What a hero. All right. Well, let's talk about some NFL games.
Yep. Oh god, dude. This weekend. This was a long ass weekend.
This was a long weekend, and I feel like because of that, I'm gonna take this on a specific detour, but I feel like we should start from the bottom up.
True, I agree.
And with that, we start with the Giants versus the Patriots. Before we get going, I know it's going to be in here. Yep. Oh, no, it's what? They don't got it?
What are you looking for?
The Young Hoku miss.
Oh, no, they did have it. They did have it.
No, that was a make.
Oh, okay. Oh, what?
Oh, no. Is that? Makes complete. What the hell? That's a weird title.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, no, that's the miss, though.
That's it. The fuck was that title?
This is absurd. I've never seen this before. He just completely whips it.
Yeah, he said he pulled up. He saw the ball twist and he pulled up.
I don't see the ball twist.
I don't either, but that's what he said.
What the hell? No, number 12 was like, what the fuck, man?
I've literally never seen someone
with a kick like that.
Not even in like high school.
No.
All right, and then let's watch Jackson Dart get his fucking head taken off.
Oh my god.
This was beautiful. This made me so happy. Boom. I don't know why it made me happy. Maybe it's the concussion history. I don't know.
Wait, so Riley, you're telling me that Lane Kiffin will not be the head coach of the Giants next year?
Apparently not. I don't know, dude. They still haven't announced who their coach is going to be, so he's still in the running. He leaves LSU.
That would be the biggest fuck you to LSU.
After
all the shit they talked to Ole Miss, like, it's a match made in hell. They deserve each other.
Boy, he got rocked.
He did get rocked.
But yeah, I mean, we're seeing the New England Patriots, the new Mike Vrabel New England Patriots really come to form this season. And 11-2 after this game, they do look like they can do about everything. It is. I mean, they threw the ball 31 attempts. They ran the ball 29. It's just a balanced attack, and it is scary.
Yeah. And look at who they're throwing the ball to, right? They're throwing the ball to Hunter Henry, who's a decent tight end, Ramondre Stevenson, who's their running back, who's their older running back. They've also got Travion Henderson, Kayshon Boutte, Kyle Williams, and Demario Douglas. And then they also have Stephon Diggs. But dog, this is a team. Honestly, they are way ahead of schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, they're handing touches out to everyone in this game. I mean, literally only one person on this has only one touch. Everyone else has multiple. That is crazy. Yeah, but they just stay ahead of schedule, man. They're rushing. Sometimes it isn't the most efficient, but at the same time, they get their yards for a carry, and that's it, man. You just grind it out.
Yeah. I mean, and the Giants, they've had injuries all year. Tyrone Tracy is questionable again. He kind of got hurt in the game. Abdul Carter was benched for disciplinary reasons for apparently missing the game. It's just the Giants are a shit show.
Yeah.
I think that's all you need to know. The Giants are not good. They wouldn't have been good with Lane Kiffin. The Giants are a shit show.
They are a shit show. That is a fact. They need someone to come in there and just burn the shit down and redo it.
Do the Peyton Manning Lions cleansing.
Oh, dude. Maybe worse. Maybe worse than the Peyton. Maybe they need Peyton and Eli potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's big. But New England, separate phase also because they had a punt return. I mean, it really was. This was just all phases football from the New England Patriots.
It's almost like if you hire a really good head coach, you're going to be a really good football team really quickly.
Yeah. I mean, no one believed in this team, man. Drake May, Ramondre Stevenson, they get Travion Henderson. It was just okay, what does this team got? They've got no real, crazy wide receiving core. Stephon Diggs is their highlight player in the receiving core. Everyone else is just kind of a bunch of people that have been around and now they find themselves on this team. And in true Patriots fashion, Mike Vrabel has just cobbled together an unstoppable team. It's insane.
I think you left out maybe the most important piece.
Yeah.
Will Campbell.
True. Well, as long as he can keep healthy.
As long as he can stay healthy. But dog, before he got hurt, he was having one of the best rookie tackle years that we've seen in the league.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, bro, I was told he had small arms. I was told he had short arms.
Yeah, short arms. He couldn't block well. He wouldn't block well.
I was told that, man. Fuck you, watch the tape.
Yeah, dude. See him dominate with his short arms. His short ass. Yo, that short arm motherfucker.
He's doing the T-Rex from Step Brothers.
He's doing the T-Rex all on them kids. That's a fact.
Yes. All right, where do you want to go next?
All right, next we got to talk about one of the other best teams in the NFL right now, and that's going to be the Denver Broncos. They played the Washington Commanders.
Ooh.
This game was an absolute banger. It came down to a 2-point conversion in overtime. I mean, let's just.
I want to shout out Marcus Mariota. This has been a season from hell, and yet he's still playing he's playing serviceable.
Dude, yeah, I mean, listen, we went toe-to-toe with a very good team here.
Yep.
I mean, gets that one in, but then, dude, this is just such a heartbreaking way to lose, dude. Just volleyball, dude. Just fucking volleyball.
But, you've got two defenders coming at your face. Why are you throwing it right at them? You got to lob that shit.
I think he tried. Gotta be honest. Because he just, he gets it, but
the play, dog, if he completes it, he's in.
It's a touchdown. Yeah, it's wide open. He just had to get it over this dude's head.
And that's a great play by the defender.
Nick Bonito.
You gotta lob it.
You gotta lob it. But this was a great game. such a back and forth matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm. It's hard to say I'm proud of this team because we're fucking 3-9, but god damn it, dude. Like this team, we just keep fucking fighting. It's these close games. We're playing without QB1 still,
Yep.
and we're still fucking fighting, and we're still there. And everyone's stepping up, dude. Chris Rodriguez, he's stepping up. Bill showing up when he can.
Jeremy McNichols.
Yeah, Jeremy McNichols. I know, obviously, shouts to Deebo Samuel. This game was decent, but wasn't he? But this whole season, he's been out the ass. Treylon Burks coming out of nowhere to give us a catch of the year candidate. And, Zach Ertz, always a steady hand, always a big target. It's this team is just showing up. But on the other side, Bo Nix, he had some iffies, lots of missed throws, but at the end of the game, he fucking put that shit together. And, shouts to him for that. Shouts to this team just in general.
I mean, I think this is a story of the game, Riley. Against your backup quarterback, the Broncos had 2 sacks, 6 quarterback hurries, 8 tackles for loss, and 9 pass deflections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pass deflections. You're throwing not just into one of the best secondaries, but through a pretty good defensive line. I mean, you saw that 2-point conversion we just showed. It happened a lot, and this Broncos defense is legit, man. They're very legit.
And they've been doing this a lot of the year without their best player in Pat Surtain.
Yep.
Like
and
he returned. He's back now.
Honestly, some of the most proud I am are a couple of the plays that we got on Pat Surtain. I mean, we schemed up a couple to hit, and that was pretty. That made me feel good. I was like sick. And then Hufanga, dude, he's been playing out his ass.
Yeah,
and he is all over the place on this defense.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Wagner. I gotta give shots to Bobby Wagner, our ever steady middle linebacker, getting himself a pick.
Yeah.
The slow Bobby Wagner pick.
Mm-hmm.
What a game.
I mean, this was a great game, man. And just like you said, they continue to fight, but they're overmatched.
Yeah.
And
injuries. Injuries. We've lost so much, man. We're down. We lost 2 offensive linemen, 3 defensive linemen.
Daniel gets it. Daniel gets it. Bo Nix is not good. I've been saying that for 2 years now. I've been saying that since he was coming out of college. If you watch his tape at Auburn, he was not good. Against the best defenses he played, he was not good.
Yeah.
He's very much a system quarterback. If he did not have Sean Payton, I don't think he'd be a starter right
now. Dude, Vrabel's never been a take the foot off the gas coach.
Yeah.
It's you never get player coaches. Like, he played in the NFL. He didn't give a shit about hurting his own body. No. He's not going to give a shit now. It sucks, but it's just he's never been a take the foot off the gas kind of coach.
If you are a player, like Kirby Smart had a rant about this the other day. Like, he was asked, like, do you think you'd rather not play in the SEC championship game to try to rest guys? And Kirby Smart basically told the reporter to go fuck himself. He's like, no, this is football. Like, if guys get hurt, they get hurt. It's next man up. But we're not going to shy away for fear of injuries. We're trying to go win the SEC.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality that Mike Vrabel has.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows about Bo Nix as well. All right.
All right, where do we want to go next?
I just want to take a tour de Aptaz. Let's talk about the Bears.
Look, man. Riley, you want to hear a crazy stat?
Give it to me.
So the Bears are 9-3. And before this win against the Eagles, they had a negative point differential. That means in all of their games total throughout the season, they have scored less points than all of their opponents, and yet they're 9-3, and they just went into Philly and they beat the Eagles. This is the most fraudulent team I've ever seen in my life. It's not Caleb. Ben Johnson finally learned something from Dan Campbell. He's like, hey, you know what? We're going to run the damn ball. We've got Kyle Monungai. We've got DeAndre Swift. We've got a better, more improved offensive line. We're going to run the ball because honestly, Caleb, I still don't fucking trust you.
Yep.
But still, like, they are so fraudulent, man, and it pisses me off. It really pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's the run game isn't fraudulent, you know, and
but
that's
I
the
think
thing.
them as a team are.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying the run game isn't fraudulent. You know that shit's real.
Yes,
but that may be it. I guess that's my point. It's like, you know, if some team dials in and really puts the pressure on the run game, and it turns into a Caleb Williams game, what does that look like for them?
I don't think it'll be good.
I mean, you know, we can speculate on that all we want, but I also am in that boat where it's like, you know, with a limited touch. I mean, they let him throw 36 times, but they ran it more than that. Yeah. And even with that, he only completed 17. He threw a touchdown and a pick.
That's what I'm saying, man. He threw for 154 yards.
Well, I mean, listen, when you run for 281, throwing for 154 is all right. I can understand him throwing low numbers. I can't understand the lack of efficiency.
Well, he's not an efficient quarterback. I've been saying that for years.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. In this kind of system, this lack of efficiency is crazy, dude. You have such a consistent running game, and you're just you can't take advantage of that. That's wild. And Ben Johnson, I mean, like honestly, shouts to him because he is figuring out the puzzle of this team, and he's still dealing with Caleb Williams. And like, imagine if he had just a more consistent quarterback, dude.
Yeah. Like imagine if you had, I don't know, like who's been really consistent this year?
Jared Goff. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, imagine if you did have Jared Goff. Like imagine if you had, I don't know, Sam Darnold, like for most of the year.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had, God, who else? I mean, Matthew Stafford's probably going to win the MVP. That seems like low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Like
Baker. Anybody.
Baker.
Oh, dude, if this team had Baker, it'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah. The Bucs can't run the ball. Bucky Irving's been hurt all year. Like, all their receivers have fucking died.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And honestly, I do want to give Ben Johnson credit. He is the only, like, him and this run game are the reason they are where they are, despite all of their, like, huge deficiencies everywhere else. You know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. But, you know, listen, sometimes you got to find your way to win and ride that pony until someone breaks it.
Or sometimes the Eagles just refuse to throw the ball to all their good players.
I mean, that's also, I mean, the Eagles can't run the ball and they don't, you know, this game, listen, this was the A.J. Brown resurgence game, and even that wasn't enough. Yeah. And they just can't run the ball. It's so crazy.
No, they can't
the
run
difference
the
a year makes.
They couldn't run the push.
Yeah, dude.
The Bears stopped the push.
The Bears, I was like, God damn, okay. It is crazy watching them just not be able to run, though. It is. You're just like, why? What is happening?
I mean, I think it's more on their offensive coordinator. I know Eagles fans have been blaming him all year, but it's like, because like at a certain point, like if you've got Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, You just find ways to get them the ball.
Yeah.
And they don't do it. They don't do it. But yeah, so shout out to the Bears. They are 9-3. They are currently the 1 seed in the NFC. I do not expect that to last. I am a certified Bears hater on this show. So,
yep.
But I mean, I will give credit where credit is due. Ben Johnson's done a really good job. I still don't trust Caleb.
Yeah, no, that's the problem, right?
I still don't trust Caleb.
All right. Let's talk about the holiday. You know, there's 3 big games on Thanksgiving: the Packers and the Lions, the Chiefs and the Cowboys, and the Bengals and the Ravens.
Yes.
You know, it's been a few days, so it's a little stale. Let's just kind of talk about them as one big group. But I mean, all of these games, dude. The Packers beating the Lions, I was like, God damn, dude. The Lions, they got to right the ship, man. They're just kind of blowing in the winds at this point.
The Packers swept them this year.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is a very good Packers team.
Yeah. They don't always play up to this level, which is why they're so frustrating.
It's true.
I'm sure your sister would agree with that.
Oh yeah, dude. Nah, they're an incredibly frustrating team to watch with any kind of support. You're like, God damn, dude. But for the Lions, man, their defensive line was getting no pressure on Jordan Love.
Nope.
Their offensive line was getting blown up consistently. They were having a tough time being able to run the ball.
Yeah.
It didn't look like the Lions that you expect to see, especially on Thanksgiving, especially at home. So I don't know, man. You know, Dan he's got to start giving some more speeches or something.
Look, man, they for the second straight game, they were 0 for on 4th down, and that is what they do.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you know, I do want to shout out Jameson Williams. He had a huge day, 7 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
But he also had a crucial 4th down drop.
Yeah.
Like on the little flat route where the ball was behind him, but still, like, it was slightly behind him, but you got to make that catch. Because the Lions are driving at that point to tie the game, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And
that was a rough one to drop.
It was. I mean, you have to shout out the Packers D-line, man. Micah Parsons went the fuck off. You know, like, I mean, they're just so frustrating because you see what they're capable of. You see what Jordan Love is capable of. But, you know, Micah Parsons had 3 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, and 4 quarterback hits. That's absurd. Like, that's Myles Garrett type numbers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, Micah Parsons is one of the best.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But I think this story is more so about just how the Packers, if they get hot, man, they're going to be dangerous. You know, it's always about peaking at the right time. And the Packers might be peaking at the right time. This was a huge win for them to go into Detroit and sweep the Lions.
Yeah. That's
huge.
It's been a long time since they did it. I think it was like, I can't remember what it was, 2020 maybe, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Other game was the Chiefs and the Cowboys. This was a battle of the middles, and it literally came down to Brandon Aubrey being able to kick hella field goals.
The Chiefs are 6-6, man. They're 1-5 on the road.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
It's a rough year to be a Chiefs fan, I guess, man. This is a bandwagon test year right here. That's what this is.
Yeah. This is very much a bandwagon test. I mean, look, man, I was thinking about this today. You see this a lot with dynasties. At a certain point, after all those years of going further and further than anyone else, having less of an offseason, getting beat up more and more because you continue to go further and further in the playoffs every single year than anyone else. It just, at a certain point, it just kind of wears on you.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just like, this just kind of seems like, I don't want to say a reset year, but like just throw this season out and we'll come back next year.
Yeah, I mean, if they win out, they have some chance to slide in. They're not out of the race entirely at 6-6, but
Yeah.
it's been a weird year for them, and it's going to take everything they have to go from here. And it felt
They're
like,
going to have to catch a lot of breaks too.
oh yeah, for sure. and this game, they had so many chances, and they just blew it at the end of the day. And the Cowboys, they're a team that is in a very similar position. So it's not even like this was a better team by any means for, the Chiefs. They lost to a team that they should beat, a team that's in the same kind of bracket as them, and they need all the wins they can get at this point. So,
Yep.
It's a rough look, but is it time to count them out? Who knows? It's hard to say.
You never want to say you're going to count out Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid with their backs against the wall, but
And that's
they've been in this situation like before.
Yeah.
And they keep coming up just short. So
just know if they make it to the playoffs, they will win the Super Bowl.
Yes, they will.
This is
so NFL, if you want to have a real chance, you got to step on their throat. You got to.
All right.
Kick them while they're down. I don't give a shit.
Speaking of stepping in the throats and kicking while they're down, dude, the Bengals beat the Ravens with 5 turnovers. What a terrible Thanksgiving in Baltimore. All the turkeys got burnt.
Lamar Jackson in his last 3 games has had 8 fumbles.
Shaky hands, dude. Where's the truz?
And I mean, like, obviously the big story is going to be Joe Burrow coming back, but that's not the story. Like, Joe Burrow played fine, for his first game back. But the story was the defense. The defense finally got stops.
Yeah.
They were creating turnovers.
5 of them.
5 of them. It's crazy, man. The Bengals, despite being 4-8, are 2 games back in their division.
It is crazy. That division is fucking chaos, though.
It is.
I mean, all of those teams, dude, not a single one of them are fucking really. I mean, all of them have been fucking faltering.
You want to talk about a team that you don't want to see in the playoffs? You don't want to see that Bengals team with a healthy Joe Burrow in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to win shootouts, but fuck me, dude. They're capable.
Yeah, dude. They can put them up, dude.
Like, I mean, wouldn't that
you
be
forgot what
insane?
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow was like?
And T. Higgins was out this game with a concussion.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I mean, it's just the Ravens. Bro, why don't they run Derrick Henry? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry had 10 carries for 60 yards. What are you doing? That's a 6 yard per carry average. What are you doing? How many times have I come on here and yell, or have we come on here and be like, why don't they just run Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And instead, it's just this unproductive offense. They got to get their shit together, dude. Big time.
They got to get their shit together. You can't turn the ball over 5 times and expect to win a football game. 4 fumbles. That's insane. Like, it's just, I mean, look, man, the Bengals, I don't think, maybe they sneak in, but like, that'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Maybe though. All right.
Maybe.
Are there any games that you want to hit specifically while we're going through like this?
I
mean, the Panthers.
Just what the fuck,
Crazy.
Falcons? I mean, we've kind of said it all year. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand this Falcons team, and it's crazy, man. Tyrod Taylor comes in, he doesn't play great, but he gets the win. It's almost like Tyrod should have been starting the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. And then that team's been an up and down. It's not, Tyrod, I'm glad he got the win, but this is, this team is.
They're fucked.
Who knows? The Dolphins, they beat the Saints.
Good for them, man. I mean, like that. means nothing. Like
it means absolutely nothing.
it means nothing. Like
the Bucks beat the Cardinals. I mean, honestly, this game was kind of the craziest. The Carolina Panthers make no fucking sense to me. I don't know what to say.
I mean, look, man, Matthew Stafford threw for the first time in 5 games. He threw interceptions. One of them was a pick 6.
Yeah. I mean,
so dog, shout out to the Panthers defense, man. They've got talent. People just don't. I feel like we always say their names, J.C. Horn, Derek Brown, because people just don't know who they are because they play for the Panthers. But they are two of the best at their positions.
And that whole defense is kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all over the place. I mean, it's names you don't know. Lathan Ransom, 11 total tacks, a sack. You know, it's just these guys are just all over the field. But
Ashawn Robinson's on the team. Like, it's just
they signed Isaiah Simmons. He's out there roaming.
Yep.
Yeah, this team, it's an interesting combination of players, but they are balling.
Daniel gets it. Daniel 100% gets it.
Yeah, dude. Jets are definitely drafting a quarterback next year. There's no doubt in my mind. Nothing else. They're not going to draft any more offensive line. But
no.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the Rams losing is crazy. The Rams losing to the Panthers is crazier. The Panthers being 7-6 is just wild to me, man. No one had any faith in this team. They were expected to maybe not win a game. And now they're sitting at 7-6. They could win their division.
They could. Because the Bucks have gone on a really bad downside because of all the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries, dude. Their injury bug is insane, man.
It is.
But they righted the ship this week against the Cardinals. They're at 7-5. That's stabilization, man. That's the most important thing in a game like this. Just win. Don't get hurt. That's the second most important thing. Win and don't get hurt. The Seahawks, they fucking beat the shit out of the Vikings.
Are you saying that J.J. McCarthy might not be that good?
That wasn't even J.J. McCarthy.
I didn't watch this game, so
it wasn't Jay. It was the other kid, Max fucking bombed. He fucking literally apparently they had a QB only meeting leading into this, and then they decided to go with their backup, Max, whatever the fuck his name was.
That's crazy.
Brosmer, and he went 19 for 30 for 126 and 4 picks.
Oh, JJ. That hurts.
Yeah, dude. This probably felt really good for Sam Darnold, but he literally didn't have to do anything.
No.
I mean, literally, dude, what a crazy game. This game was insane.
Man, like the Seahawks' best offensive player, Jackson Smith-Njigba, had 2 catches for 23 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been having a hell of a year, one of the best seasons that we've seen out of a wide receiver, and you blank them 26-0, and JSN does that. Like, that's bad. But that's what happens when you turn the ball over 4 times.
Yep. No, this was a crazy game, dude.
Yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks just, 26-0. It should have been worse. Honestly, on them for it not being worse. Shouts to the Seahawks.
It's so crazy, man, because like we talked all offseason about how the Vikings had a really good team. They had built up their roster in a competent way. They invested in the trenches. Obviously, they have Justin Jefferson. They have Jordan Addison. They have a really good defense led by Brian Flores. It really just is their quarterback play. This is the 1 year. Justin Jefferson has had to make lemonade out of literal dog shit his whole career. And this is the quarterback. This is the season that no one can get him the ball. So congratulations, JJ McCarthy. That is That is a special kind of incompetent if you can't get Justin Jefferson the ball.
Yeah. And Max Bromster or whatever the fuck his name was.
It's not his fault, man. He's the backup.
No, he wanted to be the starter and came in and threw 4 picks. It's actually his fault.
I mean, look, man, if
It's
the
that kid's
quarterbacks
fault.
are having, if the quarterbacks are having like a legit meeting of like, should we go with the starter or the backup? You're probably not that good as a starter.
No,
it's probably your fault. The season has gone to shit.
Literally, it's JJ's. It's just that coaching staff. It's letting Sam Darnold go. That was the fault.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones.
I mean,
they also had Daniel Jones.
Sam Darnold. I don't.
But Daniel, my point is, Daniel, if you're having like a team meeting to talk about, do we want to go with our, quarterback that we invested a whole lot of draft capital and money into, or do we want to go with the backup? And the fact that that's even a legit discussion, that shows you what they think of JJ McCarthy now. And
it's not good.
It's not good. So almost like I was right, Riley. Who said JJ wasn't that good?
Us, man. Yeah. I mean, what a system quarterback.
Hire the TTT.
All right. Let's speaking of some not good stuff. The 49ers beat the Browns 20-68. The Jaguars beat the Titans 25-3.
The Titans are so bad.
They're so bad.
They're so bad.
The Texans did beat the Colts. This was an insane game.
You want to hear a crazy stat, Riley?
Yeah.
So before this game, obviously the Colts were leading their division.
Mm-hmm.
They had not played before this game. They had not played the Jaguars or the Texans yet. This far into the season, they still hadn't played 2 of their division rivals. A little bit fugazi, if you ask me.
It is, dude. Not here. Now they got the test.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars, I mean, them winning over the Titans put them tied with the Colts at 8-4.
They're also an enigma. I don't understand them.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Stop trying to play Hunter both ways. It's not good for him.
Well, I think he's hurt right now.
He is hurt, but that's why.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just
pick a lane, let him go.
Yeah,
but they're not going to.
No, they're.
Jonathan Taylor doesn't get over 100 yards. It's a big thing for this. I feel like that's most of this.
Yeah.
If he's not over 100 yards, this team's probably not winning. And I mean, Daniel Jones did fine, 14 of 27 for 202 touchdowns. But, CJ Stroud didn't get a touchdown, but he put up 275. The run game, they get 2 touchdowns.
Off a concussion. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Coming off a concussion, he returned, played well.
He did.
And
this team, man, they just found a way to win, dude. There's nothing else you could ask.
We keep on saying this, man. Like, imagine if the Texans actually had an offensive line. Because their defense is nasty, led by Will Anderson Jr. Dog, Will Anderson Jr. is a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. He's not going to win it. Myles Garrett's going to win it. But Will Anderson Jr. is up there. And Derek Stingley Jr., that defense is nasty.
Dude, Al Shahir is also up there, dude. Will Anderson's up there. Al Shahir is right there on his ass.
Yes.
This team is their defense is stacked and it's nasty. Sheldon Rankins in the front. It's just
Henry Toto. Fucking, I love his name. Yeah. Tim Settle, shout out Virginia Tech. He's in the rotation. Daniil Hunter.
Yep. Daniil Hunter.
Their defense is nasty. They're nasty. Fucking Kamari Lassiter, the other corner opposite Derek Stingley. They just get them an offensive line, man. Can you imagine how fucking dumb they would be if they had an offensive line?
Yeah.
Invest in the trenches. That's all I'm going to say.
And then, all right. Yeah. Our last two games, the Bills and Steelers and the Raiders and Chargers.
Dog, is the Steelers fans hate Mike Tomlin right now.
Yeah, dude. They're 500. I don't know what they're hating on. They knew what they were going to get.
This is just who he is.
They knew what they were going to get.
Yeah.
If they didn't know that this is what they were going to get, they're haters. And then the Chargers, with all of the injuries, still continue to win. I mean, I know the Raiders, they're not a great team.
No.
But the Chargers, they keep finding ways to win. They keep winning.
With injuries galore, their offensive line has been smashed and put back together. Yeah. It just fucking Kamani Vidal, like it's crazy.
Dude, this team, they just keep finding ways to do it.
I've seen reports, I don't know how accurate these are, but I've seen reports that the Raiders might one and done Pete Carroll. I think that'd be crazy.
That would be kind of, I mean, you knew that you were bringing in him to like build. His system takes time.
Yeah. He's got to build up the trenches. He's got to, he wants to build up his defense. Like, come on, man. Like, give him some time, man. Like, this is the reason why we didn't buy into the Raiders this year. Their roster was dog shit outside of Brock Bowers and Max Crosby.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it a million times. They've got Jackson Powers Johnson playing guard when he's one of the best centers coming out of this class last year. It's just everything's a little weird over there in that camp. But Pete Carroll was once a great coach, and I feel like it's still in there. But maybe we're wrong.
Maybe
we'll see.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
we won't
think
see.
we're wrong that often, Riley. Just saying.
Nah, not like that.
I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah.
That was it, man. That was it.
That was good.
That was them all. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you for commenting, for interacting with us, being great fans, great people. Mm-hmm. We appreciate it so much.
We do.
Please like the stream. Keep the comments up. Check us out at Trash Talk Tailgate on all social media platforms. And a hashtag jump for James, I guess. I don't know.
You're damn right I jumped for James.
Hell yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, enjoy your national holiday tomorrow. Tomorrow is early National Signing Day. I know I'm not going to be doing shit. I'm going to be glued to my phone and my laptop. I'm not doing shit tomorrow. It's exciting times, man. We apologize for being kind of AWOL throughout the holidays. Just a crazy time. But we are back. We will be back on Friday.
Boom.
At 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to give us
predictions.
So do we want to do the Thursday or no?
This Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Stream?
Cowboys Lions. No, just the prediction.
Oh, the guess. Oh. Give me the Lions. Fuck the Cowboys.
Lions. That's not even a question. Give me the Lions. But yeah, so we will be back here on Friday to Conference Championship weekend in college football. It's going to be a banger. Oh, I'm so excited.
Appreciate you tuning in, everybody. Peace.